Have you been trying to manifest your dreams and nothing seems to be working? Well, I'm about to share with you how to manifest with little to no effort. Manifestation really does not require that much work, and if you're working hard to manifest, you're kind of defeating the purpose of manifestation. Manifestation is so fun and so easy, and by the end of this video, you're gonna have a clear understanding of how to manifest everything you want in life with the law of assumption. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Kayla and I'm a higher self activation coach dedicated to helping you live your best life. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the law of assumption. Now, this is a manifestation technique that pretty much states that believing and assuming your manifestation is here, it will manifest into your reality. Yes, you heard that right. All you have to do is assume that your manifestation already exists and it will be manifested into existence. Now, there is one requirement, and that being that you have to believe that this will happen. You have to assume and believe that your manifestation is going to come into reality. And by the end of this video, I have a feeling that you'll be pretty confident that this actually does work and it will work for you. Now, I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide of how to actually manifest with the law of assumption. Number one being that you need to recognize that you've probably already used the law of assumption subconsciously. Let's talk about the negative side of this, because the law of assumption isn't just one way, okay? The law of assumption isn't just something that you use to manifest your desires. It's also something that already exists and that everybody uses on a daily basis. For example, if you believe that you're not going to make enough money for your bills, then you probably won't. That is because you assume that you won't. I'm sure there's something in your life, even if it's not money, there has to be something that you've assumed was going to happen and then it came true. Therefore, you then have proof and evidence that what you assume comes true. So if you can use that proof and evidence to transform it into something more positive, you'll be able to manifest your desires easily. When we assume things, it is pretty typical that it does happen. Now, recently my brother just passed away, and I took 3 weeks off from creating content. I took 3 weeks off from coaching. I really didn't know how I was gonna make my money other than the passive income stream that I had. I really wasn't sure if that would make enough money for my bills. However, the universe did come through because I literally didn't even have time to think about how I was gonna make money. I just assumed that the money was going to come to me one way or the other. The universe pulled through and I made money through so many different streams of income, and on top of that, my husband took care of our car payment. Literally, all I had to do was assume that everything would be taken care of, because honestly, I really had no other option. Now, one of the things that I really suggest you do is to switch your mindset. This is going to require a mindset shift if you don't think you're able to do this just yet. I highly recommend that you check out my mindset shift meditation. I will actually leave that link down below, and I have had such great feedback from this meditation, and this meditation actually does change people's lives, so I highly recommend you to look into it. There's so many different ways you can shift your mindset. You're going to need to feel as if you already have your desire. Now, we can't necessarily have full control over the physical things that happen in our life, but what we can have control over is how we feel about things. We can trick our brain into thinking that we've already manifested this desire. You can be happy at any given moment and you can be sad at any given moment. You have full control over your emotions at any given time. I love to use meditations for this. Honestly, you could just sit there and really think about your desire and feel what it would be like to have it. I'm gonna take you through a little guided meditation right now. You don't have to do much. It's gonna take just a couple minutes. It's just like a little snippet of like a meditation for you. So I want you to close your eyes and take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. I want you to imagine your desire, and I want you to imagine that your desire is here right now. What do you do on a daily basis having this desire? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Are you grateful? Are you excited? Are you happy? And how do you feel? Really tune in to how you feel that your desire is in your reality. Take another deep breath in and feel this gratitude. And exhale. Now, come back and open your eyes in 3, 2, 1. It's done. Really, that's all you have to do. And let me know in the comments how you feel, because honestly, I feel like anytime I do that little meditation exercise, I feel so much more relaxed. I feel so much more hopeful and excited. And I also feel like my desire is just already here. So let me know in the comments how you feel. Feeling is one way, but then another way is to live as if you already have your desire. So what do you do on a daily basis? What does your morning routine look like? What do you do for work? How do you interact with other people? If you're interacting with other people now very grouchy and sad and upset, do you think you would be acting that way if you had exactly what you wanted in life? No. So start acting like you have it, and then you will. A couple years ago, I was manifesting my Tesla. I was using this manifestation technique that was scripting. And pretty much what this is writing down your desires as if it already happened. It tricked my brain into assuming that my Tesla was already in my reality. Honestly, a few months later, I ended up having my dream car, which is my Tesla Model 3, and I absolutely love it. But just by assuming that I already had it led me to actually having it in my reality. Now, let me give you another example. Let's say you're manifesting your dream partner and you're manifesting a loving relationship. When you are single and mingling, how are you acting when you go out on dates with people? Are you even going out on dates with people? Are you even going outside to meet new people? What are you doing in your daily life to attract this partner into your life? I really want you to sit and think about this, and this goes for any desire. What are you doing to attract it into your life? How are you feeling to attract it into your life? Say you go out on a date and you feel as if you're already in a relationship with this person, you are more likely to end up in a relationship with them. Now, I know that some of this may seem overwhelming to some people, and it actually might seem really easy to other people. For those of you who still feel like you're not sure if this is gonna work, or you're having doubts about this, let me give you some tips as to how to actually use the law of assumption. Now, my first tip is to write 5 things each morning that you're grateful for that's already in your reality. And with those 5 things, I want you to blend in a little bit and put in between these 5 things the things that you desire as if it's already happened. Let's say I'm manifesting 10,000 views on this video. I will write down in my journal and say, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for 10,000 views on my new Law of Assumption video. I'm so happy, and I feel so grateful that I was able to help so many people with the Law of Assumption. Now, that is going to be blended in with things that are already in my reality, such as my cats. I'm so grateful that I have my cats. I'm so grateful that they're healthy. I'm so grateful that I have my dream apartment. I'm so grateful that I have my Tesla. I'm gonna write down in between, I'm so grateful that I have 10,000 views on my new Law of Assumption video. See how that can manifest a lot quicker when you're feeling grateful for it as well. Now, number 2 is to align your actions with your intentions to speed up the manifestation process. Now, you can manifest without acting on it. However, it's going to come a lot faster if you take inspired action. So whatever it is that you're manifesting, you really have to think, what do I do on a daily basis when I have this desire? When I already have it, what am I doing differently? And match your actions to be the person with that desire. And number 3 is to always think positive about your desire. Do not go into a negative spiral, being upset that you don't have it. Always always think positive about it. And if you're not thinking positive about it, I want you to go somewhere and distract yourself from manifesting this desire. Go out to eat, or like go for a walk at the park. Distract yourself from these negative emotions, because yes, it's good to feel your feelings. However, when you're manifesting your desire, you don't want to sit too deep with those negative thoughts. Odds are it's probably going to happen. However, you don't want that to be your main feeling. You always want to think positively about your desire. Now, I'm going to mention some of the challenges and the solutions to those challenges that you may face. What a lot of people face when it comes to manifesting is impatience. I know that some manifestations can take longer than other manifestations, so here's the simple solution. Do things to raise your vibration so that you don't become desperate, because when you become desperate, you become impatient, and when you're impatient, you become even more desperate. And when you're desperate, that is not a good energy for manifesting your desire. So you want to do the opposite, and you want to do things that are going to raise your vibration. This can include meditating, yoga, do things that are fun for you. Go for a walk in the park, go out to eat, do fun things that get you excited about life. Always, always, always focus on doing things that are going to raise your vibration. Then you won't deal with the impatience so much, because by doing things that raise your vibration, you're going to get your manifestation a lot faster. The second challenge that people normally deal with is negative self-talk. And there's a simple solution to this, and it's called affirmations. If you haven't heard of affirmations, just look up on YouTube manifestation affirmations, and there should be a bunch of stuff that pops up, and just click on the one that you resonate with and listen to that. I honestly recommend you to listen to it at night while you're falling asleep. That way it goes in your subconscious mind as well. That negative self-talk should be out the window at that point. So just make yourself listen to affirmations until it really is drilled in your brain. Now, the third challenge that people normally face when it comes to manifesting their desires with the law of assumption is the lack of belief. I know that it can be hard to believe something if you haven't experienced it yet. And this is why I want you to start small and start creating new evidence. What do I mean by this? Maybe instead of manifesting $1 million, start by manifesting to see a rose somewhere. Start by manifesting to see a butterfly, and get a journal and write down in your journal every time your small manifestations come true, because this is going to give... Oh my god, there was just a butterfly outside my window. Oh my god. That is so funny. But these small little manifestations that come true will be your new evidence for believing in the law of assumption, and then you can get on to the bigger things and actually feel and believe that it's going to come true. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this is not going to happen for you if you don't believe in it. So start small and start working on your belief towards it. Get a journal, write down the evidence, and anytime you're feeling self-doubt or you're upset that your manifestation isn't coming, or you're impatient, I want you to look at your journal and look at all of the evidence of the small things that you've manifested, go on to the bigger things that you've manifested, and you're going to feel a lot better about it, and you're going to believe it more because you have so much evidence to prove that it exists. I wish you all the best with manifesting your desires with the law of assumption. Now, remember to feel as if, think positive thoughts about your desires, and also act as if you already have it in your life. You need to just assume that it's done, it's here, and it's in your reality right now. This video is a sign that your manifestation is in your reality right now, and there is nothing else that you need to do other than to live your best life with your manifestation in your reality. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you got value out of it. Now, I really want you to start practicing the law of assumption, and also I'd love to invite you to leave a comment down below and share one of your manifestation success stories so that everybody can look in the comments and see how this has also worked for other people as well. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on that post notification bell so that you never miss an upload. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!